Hey guys, good morning men, starboard 10, here we go a bloody again. Have I got a lot for you today? Work, 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 work. We're going to be talking about Nigel Farage, we're going to be talking about Rupert Lowe, we're going to be talking about the war in the Middle East, and there was something else happening. Racial stereotyping. I'm going to show you a clip from Saxon Thor's latest video. Really hard hitting. That guy really does walk a tightrope. And oh God, first let's get rid of those girls, is there? Um, they gotta go. They really must. Ah, fucking hell! What day is that? Tuesday. It's Women's Institute Day. I forgot to tell you about them, didn't I? Times are tight. I've had to sublet the bunker. They're pretty good. They just make cakes and knit. They don't say much. Ah, well, they're gonna have to go as well. Girls, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I really am, but I have to talk about the war. Ah, shit. Ah, there's nothing you can do. When women make their mind up, especially old women, that is it. Nothing will stop them making their cakes. And they've rented the room until 12 o'clock, so I guess we're stuck with them. What should we do now? I know. Let's talk about Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage, very active and he's under pressure. Big development today. Nigel Farage is pushing major political blueprint, positioning reform as a full anti-establishment alternative. Policies include mass deportations, scrapping net zero, cutting foreign aid, and expanding fossil fuels. How many of you believe that Nigel would do any of those things? None of you? Is it worth talking about? No, he ain't gonna do it. So let's move on. But before we move on, we have to talk about his stance on the war. Do you remember? Apparently, this is important for my content. Farage now says UK should stay out of the war. Critics calling it a U-turn from the earlier pro-intervention tone. Clear talking point for me. Division inside reform, mixed messaging, Britain first versus intervention. If you remember, Farage first of all turned around and said that this is after, of course, he opened up the new part of the Reform Party, the Friends of Israel division within Reform Britain. We knew it was game over for Nigel then, didn't we? When he made the big fuss about having the Jewish Friends of Israel within his party that he owns lock, stock and barrel. Yeah, game over then. So obviously he had to come out and support the war and call for the bombing of schoolgirls in Iran. Then, of course, the wind changed a bit, and he's always slow off the mark, Nigel is. He's changed his stance and now says that we shouldn't be involved in foreign wars. He really does flip-flop, doesn't he? Oh, well, talking about the Iran war, let me get you an image, if we're going to be talking about it now. No, Paul, wrong image. Conservative Friends of Israel, Labour Friends of Israel, Nigel Farage Party launching reform dualism, blah, 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 blah. That's the wrong image. Come on, get your act together. Oh, what are you doing now? That's from that Top of the Pops video we made about how girls have changed since when I was young. Yeah. Well, they were pretty then, though, wasn't they? natural air, natural looks, no tram lines painted on their foreheads. Yeah, normal coloured hair. Oh, and they weren't obese back then either. Come on, Paul, you're supposed to be looking for the war. Oh, yeah, that's it. I've lost track, guys. Totally lost. Put it down to my age. Senility. Anyhow, I wonder what it's like being senile. What do you mean, Paul? You should know, you're already there, mate. Okay, the Iran war update. What's happening now? War's entering week 3. Heavy US and Israeli airstrikes continue. Iran still launching missiles and drones. 60% of launchers reportedly destroyed. Strait of Hormuz still under threat. Oil tankers hit. Shipping disrupted. Regional attacks spreading. UAE, Iraq, Qatar. Risk of Middle East war rising. I suppose depends on which way you look at it, you know. Over in Lebanon, that Israel is trying to annex to build the greater Israel. Hezbollah are fighting back. Yeah, Israelis say they're terrorists. America says they're terrorists. Lebanese people say they're freedom fighters trying to drive the foreign invader from their land. Same, I suppose, over in... You've got to be careful, haven't you, now, when talking about Palestine? Because if you turn around and say, oh, they have a right to their own self-determination and they have a right to a state, having lived there since the beginning of time, and you say anything about people who are now proscribed, you find yourself getting arrested. I'm not ready to be arrested today. Doesn't mean to say I'm not prepared to be arrested, but today is not that day. Anyhow, US troops, 200 wounded, 13 killed, and the rest. Iran heavy losses, especially amongst school children. They've lost lots of school children, haven't they? Yeah, school's out forever for them poor kids. Oil prices, $100 plus per barrel. That's depressing. Let's have a look at it in more depth. That's a very human question, Paul. You're not wrong to ask it. I was asking about war, the meaning of war. On the surface, it does look like call it a win, stop the killing, everyone goes home. Wars, especially like this one, don't really work that way. Victory. Talking about Trump claiming victory. Practically nothing left to target. Last week he said that they destroyed everything. If everything's destroyed, who's blowing up those tankers in the Straits? Who's blowing up those American bases in the Middle East? I bet those people in the Middle East, those other neighboring states, are wishing that the Americans had never ever set foot in their lands. Yeah, their economies are being ruined, and all for the benefit of one country that isn't wanted there. I think it's called Israel. Real issue, what's Countess done? Destroy Iran's missile capability? He hasn't done that. Stop nuclear threat? Well, they were nowhere near developing nuclear weapons. Besides, what a country does in its own territory is that country's business. If they want to develop nuclear weapons, that's up to them. Nothing to do with us. Secure the Strait of Hormuz? He can't do it, despite claiming to have the biggest, best military in the world and a fleet that's bigger than my right? And that's big. He hasn't been able to open the Straits of Hormuz. How he thinks the UK send in HMS Victory and one frigate that's going to take forever to get there is going to help him, I don't know. The guy's living in cloud cuckoo land. Anyhow, reduce Iran's ability to project power, he's not going to succeed. How destroyed is destroyed, how safe is safe enough, no clean finish line. Iran hasn't been defeated, regime is still intact. Tightening control, not collapsing. if he stops now, Iran survives. Well, he's going to have to stop whether he likes it or not. He knows what the surrender conditions are for America. Yeah. Apologize, pay them reparations, and promise never to do it again. Scouts honor. I like Iran. Wonderful people. We hit them hard, didn't finish a job. Straits of Hormuz, one of the most important oil routes on earth, still under threat. Tankers being it, yeah. Political reality isn't just military. Stops too early, he failed, yeah. Pushes, he's escalating. Uncomfortable truth. Wars continue not because they must, because no one wants to be seen to be the one who lost. And once you're in, pride, reputation, strategic fear. I don't know. A real man who loved his country would say, this insanity's gone on long enough. I mean, already, what did he say? He's not even sure if he should be there. He's not even sure if he'd be in Iran. He let Israel drag his country into a foreign war. Americans are dead. Families are grieving. And he's not sure if he should be there. How about they put that as epitaphs on those gravestones of those dead American servicemen? Not sure if he should have been there. Fuck off, Trump, you lunatic. Zionist puppet. Okay, move on, Paul. Let's talk about racial stereotyping. People say racial stereotyping is wrong. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think racial stereotyping exists for a reason, a very good reason. Yeah. Anyhow, I thought we'd have a look at some of these old anti-Semitic imagery from the Second World War. What have we got there? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, a Jewish banker with a young German woman. That kind of reminded me of some of that image did there. Have a look at this one. What do you think? Oh, it's Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. Yeah. What does that look like to you? Let's have a look over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's go back to the bunker for a moment. Is it, guys? Perhaps those women are gone. No. They're still here. I tell you what. We might as well go over and see what Saxon Thor is talking about, is it? Now, Saxon Thor is strong medicine. And be advised, he's had a Jack Daniels, so I don't think he's taken any prisoners today. Let's have a sip of coffee. And we'll go see what he's saying. Okay. Oh, stay there, girls. There he is. Have a listen to this.
Putting up fucking lugs and putting on gear, is it? Like tonight, Battle of Waterloo shit on. I let these videos do talking anyway. I love you crowd and I'll tell you the truth, I don't fucking lie. You two the lies here. You mainstream the whole lie here. They're all fucking lying here. It's all pushed by the same fucking group of people that love that fucking wall. They're all in on it. Fucking Tuesday goes there twice a fucking year, fucking belly dip. They're all at it. It shows you the only one where I think's alright and he's fair game is that Liam Tufts. I'm fair game with him, like potato. I know you understand. I know he's stuck in the middle, he's thinking, hang on a minute. He's on the right. He's going to make his own decisions. It won't like fucking long going with his daughter, would it? Or Bob at number 10, but he's ready for the rest of the world. But I'll let me videos do the talking. Won't last long. Never fucking do. Battle of Waterloo, tackle on. Salute.
Let's switch channels. This show is dull.
You bet.
What is that?
It looks like two ancient old guys sitting in a theater box watching television.
That's crazy. No one would watch junk like that.
Concerned, there is going to be no uniting of the right, and we're going to end up with a hard socialist sectarian-based government that takes us down a very dark route indeed. All because the right is too busy biting chunks out of itself. What do you reckon, Richard?
Totally agree, Jeff. Plenty of people are saying, oh, hang on a second, Rupert Lowe's going to unite them, or Ben Habib's going to unite them, or Nigel Farage, oh, give him a bit more time, he'll pull it all together. Really, I'm seeing absolutely no evidence of that whatsoever by any of them. And some of you might say that, oh, no, one of the aforementioned candidates, the Prime Minister I just mentioned, you can say whichever one of those you believe will become Prime Minister, they'll do it, shut up, they'll say, Richard, go away, you're wrong. And I'll just say, okay, what's you? I'll say, let's see what your preferred candidate for Prime Minister and preferred political party does in its entirety, not just the individuals at the head of these political parties, not just their leaders. Let's see where this unification is. Let's see where these arms are being stretched across that are uniting all factions of the right. Because unlike the left, Jeff, I think the right has very much got an Achilles heel in that there's definitely a core sort of.
Well, Saxon Thor's got those two sussed. I'm going to leave a link in the description, and you can go over there and watch it in full. If you're easily offended, don't bother. Really, don't bother, because some people are going to get offended. Not patriots, but other people. Just give them their trigger warning now, is it? Let's go back to the bunker. War's over. They've taken their helmets off. Well, they can go, that's for sure. Hey, that's what we want. This is what we came here for. Hot checks. All right, guys. I'm sure there was something I wanted to tell you, but what it was, I just haven't got a clue. Just wanted to get a video out fast. Saxon Thor's been on the Jack Daniels. Bit like me when I go on the run. Get over there and subscribe to him. He's awful close to having 1,000 subscribers. Help his channel grow. I don't think it'll be around long though. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow.